So taking this out for wifey, just a little casual ride, just to make sure her bike's still ticking over nicely, battery's not flat, charge it up a little bit, you know. Oh, it's so much easier to get on than mine. But this bike definitely wants to, it just wants to lay down around the corners. Oh, it's so easy to throw around. So light. Not sure where to take it, to be honest. I don't want to go too far, but I don't really want to go out to the twisties or anything. So this bike doesn't really want to do anything until about 6.5–7 k. And what I'll do is I'll get on that little straight down the bottom across the lights here from the what used to be the Horbush pub, and we'll see. I do like the gear indicator though. It's something I definitely don't have on mine. The noise of it sounds quite nice once you get up in that 5,500–6,000 RPM. It doesn't sound like rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat, the steam engine type. It's actually like this. Is a bit mellow, the old sound. I'll show you in a minute once this car's done its 15-point turn. Oh, you got no inches. Thank you. See that? That sounds alright. I think, and that's with a standard exhaust and standard cat and everything. I think what the wife would like on this, and hopefully it will work out quite nicely and we'll be able to do it, is we'll take off the cat and we'll have straight pipes through to the I think it's the Yoshimitsu she wants. But if we can't get that, even with the Decat, even the Aquaprovic sounds good. So either one of those two, I think, is where we'll be. Now let's have a look at the acceleration of this in a little straight line here. Okay, so pulling out here, absolutely nothing wrong with the acceleration of this bike. This just feels like fun, you know. The Z1000SX is like, yeah, you get yourself there, you got the luxury of, like, you know, having a torque when you need it, but this, you have to ride this bike. It wants to be ridden. It doesn't just want to go from A to B. It wants you to, you know, it wants you to take it there. I don't know how to describe this, but this is just my view. I just don't remember it being, when I first got back into riding, I was on this for a little while I was learning or regaining the confidence and learning new skills, etc. And I think it was only a couple of months I was on this until I actually then moved on to my Z1000SX. Now that wasn't the plan to move on to that early. I was actually going to wait until the wife had finished her driving test, but we got to a situation where I started looking, and this one, I just wanted a really clean bike, you know, and I wanted a 1000cc. I wanted Kawasaki, really, I think, to kind of match the wife, and also because I was used to Kawasaki's before. But then I found one that I really liked. It was really clean, so I decided to go with it. I don't know what they're doing. There's a speed check somewhere, maybe I've already got done for overtaking those cars. I did go back down to 40 as soon as I overtook them though, so it's not too much of an issue. But yeah, this I don't remember this being as fun. I think it was because I was still regaining the confidence in the corners and stuff. But now, oh, It's lovely. It is nice to ride. It is nice to ride. I mean, how low does it go? Oh, this feels like it wants to just... I just want to touch my knee down on this one. I can't do that on my 1000 SX. This wants to fold over. This wants to be it wants to lay down. I mean, I've got to confess to my wife on this video now. I said, now she's away, unfortunately she's had to go away again this weekend, but I said to her, look, shall I just take your bike out for a quick spin, make sure the battery's you know, not going to die on you, because it's been a couple of weeks since you've ridden it. It's only been a week, but and she's like, oh yeah please, yeah. Well, she didn't say please, she said yes. But the intention was not really to just charge the battery, it was to just like remember what the bike was like. And it is. This clutch has got a bit of play on it. We need to adjust that. Look, from here, that you don't need that. It only starts, you only need it from there. So we're going to adjust the lever on that, because it's pointless having that there. Anyway, yeah, I think the wife's really enjoying this bike as well, and she'll really start enjoying it once she gets her confidence up. Nothing wrong with the speed of this bike at all. Nothing wrong. This goes like shit off a shovel. I know it's only a 650cc, but this is fast enough for anyone that's just passed their test for a good year or so. I mean, if I had the choice, to be honest with you, if I had the choice, I'd probably stick with this one than moving up straight away, especially if you're going to move up to like a 636 engine where you've got like all the cramped riding position. You can get a front wheel up on that. Already I'm feeling this front wheel being really light. It's really light on me. I know the front wheel wants a lift just without even dipping the clutch. That's just power. Too much of a big sweep, that bend. See the power there, and I weren't even in the power band there to overtake that car, and it just doesn't, it doesn't care. It doesn't struggle at all. If you were just passing your test and you wanted to get a bike, I would really recommend the 650 Ninja, and I know so many other people would as well. Just be sensible, because 650 is still a lot. I know it's the parallel twin and it's not the inline 4, but it's more than enough for what you need. I mean, and I'm not just talking like just going out for a little ride. I'm talking you can get your knee down round corners on this. You can pop a wheelie now and again, you know, if that's the sort of thing you wanted to do. This bike is more than enough for that. I mean, there's not going to be any of the 6 and 1000 cc's on the track, but it will, you will enjoy it on the track, definitely. I'd like to be going that fast, but this car's just that needs to be in first, and we'll come off the other side of the thingy a little bit. So let's get the road positioning. Oh, look at that, look, that is, I can actually get my knee all the way down on that. And this bike is going to be the bike I would get my knee down on first before the Z1000. I could have pushed that down quite a lot, could have increased that speed as well, but literally just got on this bike again after the first time in maybe a month. So I'm still kind of getting used to it a little bit, but it is fun. I can't stop saying it, but it is fun. I mean, you can still kill yourself and lose your license with this bike all day long, but it really is a it really is a fun piece of equipment. You can really have some good times. So yeah, in summary then, the bike itself, beautiful to ride. Just keep it around 4,000 RPM. If you're going to be keeping it, well, let's just check something, right? We're going to go into fourth, and at fourth, no, let's go into fifth. Right, this is, no, even then, I'm going to go in sixth. Right, at 2,000 RPM in sixth, at 30 mile an hour, my bike has got the torque, but this one, when it gets to 4, then it stops hesitating, right? I'll show you again in a minute. So that's 6th gear. When it gets to 4,000 RPM, it doesn't struggle anymore. It then starts going, okay, you want some? And when it gets to 6.5, 7,000 RPM, it's going, I'll give you some, come on. So that's the best way to explain a 650 RPM tackle.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll catch you again soon.